So now we got two notes. All right. Now we're going to go with the index. Okay. And find that sweet spot on the tip of your finger. For some it might be like the very middle. For some it might be a little bit over to the edge of the middle finger. And just depending on the chord that you're playing too, you're going to use different parts of your finger, okay? But for this chord, I just want to show you where the indentations are on my fingers so you can get an idea when you're practicing, okay? So the indentation on my index finger, I'll show you right now, is right there. Get a close-up of that. It's right on the tip. Yep. It's going at an angle right there. All right. So that's what you want. The indentation right there. And you want the knuckles to be curved like that. And the thumb, again, you don't want the grip. You want it like this or all the way back if you need to. Find your sweet spot back here. Experiment with it. And after you get that, you got the chord. And you should be able to sound. Okay, so I got space back here. I got space in the front. I got my fingers up front. They're not back here. Okay. They're right up front like this. And it's relaxed. And that's your E chord. All right. It's your first chord to learn. Practice that. Take your fingers off. Relax. And then put them on there again. Then what I'd like you to do is after you do that, take them all off just a little bit. And then put them back on. And then go down on the chord, see if they all sound out, which they do. Take them off, put them back on again. Make sure it sounds out. Take your finger off, again your fingers, and then place them back on again. Once you do that after a while, you can do that like 5 or 10 minutes, take a break, and then come back, a little bit later. Do that throughout the day. If you're watching TV, just grab the guitar, have it close to you somewhere where you can grab the guitar. If commercial comes on and stuff, you can do your practice time right there. I used to do that. I'd be sitting around or doing something else, and then I'll just grab the guitar, and work on chords and how I'm gripping the chord, and just stay with that consistency. That's the key right there. If you slack off for a couple of days and come to it, and then slack off for a couple of days and come back to it, you're not going to get it. You got to stay consistent with it, okay? And it's going to take some time. You may grab this, with some hard work after, a week, a couple of weeks, a month. It just depends. It just depends on you pretty much. So, yeah, you just pretty much come in, stay there for 10 minutes, take your fingers off, do something else, and then come back to it. Let me see if I got that chord again, and put your fingers on there. And then listen to the chord. Okay, that's a nice sound. I like that. Strumming down. And that's it. I'm hearing everything ringing out. Yeah, I like that. The other thing you can do is visualize it. So once you get comfortable with that shape, you've seen it, you see what that shape looks like on the fretboard. You can take your fingers off, close your eyes, and then put your fingers, feel where all the strings are at, and then just put your fingers on there. That's it. I know that sound. Take your fingers off, feel the strings where they're at, put your hand the way it felt naturally to you already that you're getting it, and just strum the chord down. You can do it with your thumb or with a pick. Take your fingers off this way if you want. Leave your thumb on the back, and then just come in, feel where the chord's at, and then just strum. I used to do a lot of that when I first started. I remember just grabbing the chord. After I got the chord, I was so excited. I was like, wow, I can play the chord now, And I would just say, okay, let's see what I can do with this chord. Okay, let me take my fingers off and put them on. Wow, and that just was exciting that I was able to do that, And then I'd relax my hand for a little bit, and then I'd come back to it and I say, look what I did. I remember even showing my mom, look, mom, look what I learned. I learned how to play an E chord, you know. Look, I can take my hands off and I put them on. So yeah, so that's your first chord, all right? And I'm gonna show you some other stuff too later on, but practice that E chord. See you later.